What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily, and it is Wednesday, and I am cleaning the snake room. And the reason I'm cleaning the snake room is because I just fed, and my feeders came a little late today, so Pablo, my assistant, couldn't do all the feeding, so I did a lot of feeding. And so I figured, while I'm feeding, I might as well film some cool stuff. And what I decided to film was amazing males from 2020 that I'm growing up and that are going to be in the breeding program. Fingers crossed this season. I'm trying to breed a lot of these guys. So I wanted you to see some of the cool males that I have that I'm not selling, I'm not holding back. These are holdbacks that are grown up that potentially will breed this season. Let's take a look. All right, here's a really nice lock. You know, I'm really loving my Hypo projects and getting Orange Dream into them and getting some other stuff. So this is an Orange Dream Enchi yellow belly, 100% het pied, 100% het Hypo female, finally ready to breed. I'm breeding her to a Hypo pied, so we're gonna obviously try to produce some Hypo pieds that have that Orange Dream and yellow belly and Enchi in them. So exciting pairing. We got a nice lock there. This is what we want to see here. Here is a tremendous male to start off with that I'm growing up, and this guy might even breed this year. I haven't decided who I want to put him with. This is a Banana Pastel Hypo Het Clown. So it's the recessive Hypo gene, or orange ghost as some people call it. Banana Pastel, and he is 100% Het Clown. This guy is gorgeous. And I have his brother here too, who I believe is Banana Hypo Mojave Pastel Het Clown. Look at this guy. Tremendous look too. I had to hold them both back, and they're not even visual clowns. You know you really love the way a snake looks when you're holding back a snake that's not even a visual. I can't decide which one I like better. So I kept both of them. Another phenomenal male, Ghi Pastel Clown. Pretty sure. I don't think there's any hurricane in here. Could be, but I'm calling it a Ghi Pastel Clown. And he looks just as amazing as he's looking on camera. Let's see if we can get his head in there. Look at that head. I love Ghi, I love Clown, I love Ghi and Clown together. I love Ghi Mojave Clowns. But this is a really nice combination. The pastel kind of enhancing the, I think pastel and clown are tremendous together anyway. And then of course Ghi just darkening everything up a little bit. A lot going on in here though, these little alien heads areas. That's why I'm thinking maybe there could be some hurricane in here, but I believe I have a hurricane version of this too, so that's why I'm thinking this is Ghi Pastel Clown. I've shown you this guy before. This is Ghi Lesser Acid, 50% Het Clown. So this might not even be a clown, Het Clown, but it's possible. But Ghi Lesser and Acid go amazing together. Once again, all these males I'm showing you are from 2020, so they're babies that were produced last year. They're hopefully I'm trying to get them into the breeding rotation. Some of them will go, some of them won't. But look at that. Woof! All right, now this I believe to be a super pastel Ghi Hurricane Clown. Definitely looks super pastel to me. It's very, dilute. I see the Ghi in here. I'm not convinced it's Hurricane. It's tough. I like to see this. This looks good to me, but I don't know if there's enough of it. It's not as consistent. So this could just be super pastel Ghi Clown, very similar to the last one we saw, the brother, just with 2 copies of pastel. You can see I held back a lot from this clutch because I really like these babies. They grew well. They're like I said, they're only a year and a half, the most old, and they're ready to breed. So I'm like, you know what? I need more males. I was running out of males, and I realized that I'm sick of pairing one ball python to 16 different females now. You know, I don't even like to put more than 2. I just, you know what it is, when you have a lot of snakes, it's hard to remember to put them, you know, every single day into another females. And then if they're locked, you don't do it. And then some weeks you miss, because then you got to feed them in between. So it's tough. So it's better if you have more males, so you can go one male to one female, or at least one male to two females. I think that's a better rotation. Will ball pythons breed to 5 or 6 or 7? Yeah, but if you have a small collection, you can do that. But once your collection gets big, it's way tougher. All right, I've shown you this male, I think maybe last week or the week before that. This is much easier to tell because it's not a clown. It's GHI Hurricane Pastel Head Clown. GHI Hurricane. You can see it better here because the clown is not, you know, diluting it or reducing the pattern. GHI Hurricane Pastel 100% head clown. And once again, I held him back because I'm pretty positive that this is GHI and Hurricane, whereas I wasn't sure in the visual clowns. I said, you know, I don't want to give this away if that's the only one I have that has those two in it. You can see the little hurricane swirls there, and the GHI making all kinds of kookiness going on. So, yeah, that's why he's held back. He's got beautiful coloring too. Really, really nice. You've seen this guy before, and he's looked a lot better because he's in the shed right now. But this is my Banana Pastel Mandarin Fire. Once again, big baby. Look at my hand. I have a big hand. A lot of size for a 2020, but that's why we have a very good 2020 male class. Females, not so great because they're terrible eaters. But the males, tremendous. This might be the all-star of all-stars. This is Super Pastel Enchi Desert Ghost Het Clown. So you got the Desert Ghost recessive gene in here with a Super Pastel, which we know Pastel and Super Pastel work really well with Desert Ghost. And then Enchi makes everything better. So powerhouse male. Got him breeding already this year, and very happy. Once again, another 2020 that has looks like he's going to do the job again. Or do the job for the first time, I should say. That Desert Ghost really does work well with a lot of, you know, genes. It definitely has a synergism with Pastel. It definitely has a synergism with Enchi. There's no doubt about it. I'd love to see Super Enchi, you know, Desert Ghost, Super Pastel. Obviously, if we get this in the clown, it's going to look even greater. Now, this boy, I don't think is going to make it for the breeding season. It might be close. I don't even know if I want to try him. He's just a little small. This is High Intensity Super Orange Dream, Enchi, probably Super Enchi. And he could potentially be one High Intensity, just one copy Orange Dream Super Enchi Freeway. Sorry, I forgot to mention the Freeway, which is the Yellow Belly Asphalt combination. But you know, when he was a baby, he was off the freaking charts. Look at that head pinching. I think he's Super Enchi, Super Orange Dream with the High Intensity in there. Freeway, that's really what I'm thinking. He looked crazier when he was a baby, you know, but they kind of, all ball pythons kind of fade out a little bit as they get a little older. I'm convinced though that this is blockbuster. I just don't know if he's going to do it this year. I haven't even put him with a female because I just don't think he has enough size. We'll see what I think. We'll see as the season progresses. I wanted to throw one more in. This is not a 2020, it's a 2019, but this is Mario Desert Ghost. So I know a lot of you guys out there love Desert Ghost. I kind of got into the project later than I should have. I could have gotten in a couple years ago, and I dropped the ball on that one. I don't know. You know what? I just didn't. I thought it was going to be another Hypo gene, but I like the fact that it does lighten stuff, but keeps the dark stuff dark. So it definitely has some application. I still think it could potentially be a little overrated. I think, you know, people are excited about it and they like to mix it into stuff. And let's face it, it does make stuff better. It's like an Enchi gene. It's like a recessive Enchi. So yeah, almost want to put it in there. It's not necessary, but it's great if you can get it in there. And so obviously I'm putting this in. I wanted to take a slightly different approach with that Desert Ghost gene. So I got this Mario Desert Ghost from someone. And I'm very happy. I love the way this thing looks. I don't even think it needs anything added to it to look any better. This is like an awesome looking snake in and of itself. We got him breeding this year. Hopefully we'll produce some really nice pet Desert Ghost stuff this coming season. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this little peek on cleaning and feeding day here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. It was a quick hit, but I wanted to show you some cool males, and I hope you enjoyed them. A lot of drama here. I had a circuit blow in my snake room. One of the things you can do when you're building a snake room, if you build it from scratch like I did, is make sure that you put everything on different circuits, and that's what I did. So every 2 outlets is a different circuit, which sounds insane, but when one goes, I have the plugs below them that still work. So I wasn't without heat. Luckily, I caught it because I don't want any snakes to not be able to digest their food, especially during the cool down stage. Some stuff is still getting fed, and they need hot spots to digest their food. So we had to fix that, and then of course, my feeders got here late, so we had to feed late. And I'm a neurotic when I feed, because I gotta go back and make sure they ate. I gotta check the tubs, and I gotta clean up, and because I don't want to smell rodents. I hate the smell of rodents. So I know you guys do too. No one likes to smell rodents. I can smell snake poop all day long. Rodents, I can't handle rodents. It drives me crazy. But anyway, needless to say, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, hit that like button. We'll see you back tomorrow morning.